Hello. Today we are going to discuss word pattern. In this, we are given two inputs. The first is pattern and the second is string. And we have to match that the string follows this pattern or not. So let's see this example. So here A is mapping to dog, B is mapping to cat, B is mapping to cat, and A is mapping to dog again. So we have to return true in this case. So if A is mapping to dog, B is mapping to cat, the next time we are seeing B, it should map to cat only. Next time we see A, it should map to dog only. If there is such mapping, then we have to return true. Okay. Let's see other examples. If we have a rat over here, all right, then A is mapping to dog, B is mapping to cat. This B will check it is mapping to cat only, and this A initially it was mapping to dog, but now it's mapping to rat. So in such case, we have to return false. We will again map to rat, and we cannot have two mappings on the same keys. So in this case, we have to return false. Let's take one more example. Let's make it dog only. Let's make it red. So in this case, A will map to dog, B will map to cat, B will again map to cat, and Z will map to dog. And in the question, they are saying that we have to return false in this case also, because dog cannot map to A and Z both at the same time. So we have to return false here. So we need to maintain one more map over here, which will make sure dog is mapping to A and cat is mapping to B. The next time we'll check this dog. It's not in the map. If it is there, then it should be the value should be A, and we'll return false over here. So the question is very straightforward. So we'll have two hash maps, one in which we'll maintain pattern to string, and the other we'll maintain string to pattern. Let's see how the code will look like. All right. So here we are given this string. So the first thing we need to do is create a list out of that string. So okay, now we need two maps. First one was string to pattern. Second one is pattern to string. All right. The first condition that we need to check is whether both the length of the pattern and the list are same or not. So we can have a case like AAA is the pattern and the string is dog, 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 dog. So this is the string and this is the pattern. So the length are not same. So in this case, we have to return false. So if length of pattern not equal to all right. Now let's go inside the for loop for first thing we'll check whether the pattern exists in the pattern map or not. So if pattern to string, if it exists, then we have to check whether the value of this key is equal to the current item at the string list. All right. So if the value is going to be this, so this will give us the value is if that is not equal to current str list, so we have to return false. Right. Similarly, we have to check for the second map also. So we'll just do the same logic over here. So if the value in this map for this key is not equal to the current pattern of I, we can return false. In the end, we just have to put these values in the map. So for this pattern I have to put str list of I,
And for this string, I have to put pattern of I. And in the end, I have to, if all the things match, then I have to return true. Let's run this code. Let's submit this code. So let's look at the complexities. So the time complexity over here is big O of n, since we are iterating through the length n. And the space complexity, we have two maps over here. So it is going to be O of n plus O of n at the first case, and asymptotically that is equals to O of n. And I'm ignoring this space over here. Otherwise, it's going to be O of n plus O of n plus O of n. The list space also. All right, thank you guys.